How's it going, guys? This is Poetry Said, and welcome back to an episode of the Europa Universalis 4 Papal Primacy campaign, where it is a new day of recording for me, and yeah, I don't really remember what was going on last time. I do know that we had a coalition problem. Trying to avoid a coalition here. All of our neighbors basically hate us for it. We're currently at war with Spain for a reconquest war, which is obviously a little bit risky when you already have a coalition against you. The Ottomans have joined up against us. I believe they intervened. Yeah. And that's a little annoying, obviously. I honestly, yeah, I don't remember much beyond that, but I do know that there is, yeah, a little bit of, it's not the greatest thing in the world when you have the Ottomans joining up against you, obviously. But we're going to see what we can do. We're going to see if we can get rid of this coalition and then maybe survive. I don't remember what else was really going on beyond this. Obviously, the idea is we want to reconquer all of Aragon's cores. Almost certainly not going to be able to do that all at once, especially with the whole coalition thing. But for now, let's focus on one thing at a time. We are allied to the Commonwealth, so hopefully that dissuades, and the Mamluks, so hopefully that dissuades our coalition from firing. We're probably going to have religious turmoil, unfortunately, because we just have a lot of heretic land that we just can't convert right now because of religious zeal, which is very annoying, but not much to be done about it. Let's see. If we can, we want to work on stuff here. Yeah. Alright. They are attacking my navy. That's unfortunate. They're gonna win that naval battle, unfortunately. They attacked me there. Interesting. Let's see. Yeah, so, I mean, yeah, Ottomans joining this war obviously sucks. It's very annoying. But I think we're doing alright. Like, we already have a big advantage against them. I think, if anything, what we want to do is stay in this war as long as possible. Again, we want to get the coalition on. Most of it is just Austria. France is also tough, right? But, like, they're not that bad now. It's just Austria, dude. Austria is freaking huge. So I'm not really too worried beyond that. Let's go and come in here. It's a woods fort. We should try to make use of that woods fort being there. I'm actually also going to, I'm actually going to move you over here just to make sure that, again, since I don't have the navy blocking anymore, let's try to make sure that they don't actually come over here. The thing is, the main problem is just that the Ottomans joining means I'm not going to be able to get really as much war score against Spain. It's going to slow things down a bunch, make it a lot more difficult, a lot more annoying. So, yeah, once we get the war goal and stuff, then we're going to hope that we can take a few things and then hop out of this war. I'm thinking that, like, you know, if here, go over this way and then come up here and then go down here. I'm thinking that if we could just get a couple things, like probably no one new is going to be able to join the coalition. The whole point, I believe, if I remember correctly, we declared on Spain so that they couldn't join the coalition. Naples will probably not really enjoy the fact that I'm going to be taking more land, but like it shouldn't really affect France anymore in a significant way, and even Naples maybe not. I don't know, dude. The whole coalition, obviously, the coalition thing obviously sucks, but it is what it is. To some extent, we just gotta deal with it. This is somewhat concerning. I was not paying attention and have been punished for it, but they're going back. Okay. They seem to be leaving. Gallipoli is hills, so we could get some bonus. Oh no, this is awful. Okay, this is actually really bad. So Austria has declared this coalition war, which this is a pretty bad coalition war, let's be honest. This is pretty bad, especially seeing as I'm still already at war with Spain. Oh. I don't really like this situation at all. trying to think. At this point, what is the play? I'm cracking my fingers, my knuckles. This could be really bad. I mean, so Britain defended us. That's it, and the Mamluks. Yeah, but like, it's not gonna be that useful. This is the main problem. Is just the fact that as long as we're fighting Spain, we can't really focus. Like, this is splitting us way too many directions at once. We really just need to get out of the war with Spain. As soon as possible. As far as my armies here, like, we can go up here and play defensive. We just need to to ramp up our war efforts there. Britain will be helpful, and Mamluks probably will help out, right? Like, don't get me wrong, those things are good. It's better to have them than not have them. But at the same time, yeah, we got to get out of the war with Spain here. Oof. We have defensive forts at the end of Italy, so that's basically, I think, going to be our plan, is just let our forts do the work for us if we can. If we can, as part of that would be try to take out the Neapolitan armies, try to take out Mantua, and then hold those forts. If we can't get to that point, it's going to be a lot harder to do that. Let's actually retreat, you guys. Why you retreated there? No, that's terrible. No, this is bad though. We might lose some land here. I'm already trying to think, like, what would we want to give up? That's bad. That, you know, the fact that I'm thinking that already. But that's the thing. This is a bad coalition. I played it risky with some of my expansion, and we're gonna suffer for it. Why are we losing war score here though? Once we get Valencia, it should shoot up in our favor, so that will be good, but it's not going to be enough. It's not going to be enough to really turn the tide. Let's just wait for that, though. Yeah, Naples and Mantua are really... And the fact that they do have... Switzerland is in, too. Yeah. I don't think there's any way we can realistically win this war, unfortunately. Maybe what we want to do is... A lot of times what you want to do is you want to try to give up your allies' land. You want to cheese the system. And you give up your allies' land. Sorry. Or cancel one big subject, right? If you cancel one big subject... Like for us, Bosnia. If we gave up Bosnia, looks like we might be able to do that, right? Like, let's suggest demands though. What do they actually want to take? Dalmatia, Florence, Perugia. See, that's not even that bad. Like, that's not that bad. Dalmatia and Florence are both pretty big, so it does suck, right? Don't get me wrong, it does suck. But you know, could be worse. You want to try to abuse the AI a bit. So, like, for instance, giving up Tripoli, which I don't really care about that much. We don't want to give up Aragon. Or, you know, yeah, like you want to try to abuse the AI as much as possible. Yeah, the problem is that, yeah, the more they take, the more they're going to want. The more they're going to want, and you really don't want to let that get too out of hand. If anything, let's try to offer tribute. I think we might just have to get out of this war now. Like, we're going to lose it. There's no way we're going to win this war. It's just not feasible. So we give Ragusa to Ragusa. We give Scilly to Scilly. I don't want to release Dalmatia. Don't want to release Florence. I'll release Perugia. That's fine. I'd rather release a bunch of one province miners who are engulfed in our land already, right? Because there's no chance with any of these, really, that they're going to be that they're going to be eaten by other people. They don't want part of the offer. Which part, though? Wish it would tell you. What? I really get annoyed by the peace deal AI because they're like, oh, we don't want you to release Perugia, even though it literally suggests it. But I guess it's something to do with other people as well, right? So if okay, so it's Florence. So if I take off Florence, they don't want it. Releasing Milan might not be a bad idea. Like it would be. Yeah, I really don't want to give up the north of Italy, but Provence might be fine. Again, they're somewhat engulfed within us. Returning cores. Like, giving up Bosnia might be fine. Like, honestly, giving up Bosnia... Bosnia's real nice. Like, they're a good march. They're a good march. But, I don't know, though. I really don't want to give up all that progress. And they're good against the Ottomans. I'm not going to do that. We're going to peace out now, though, because obviously we've lost this war, which sucks. Really does. This is a big setback, you know? Getting any war like this is a really big setback. But, there's not much to be done about it, you know? There's just, I don't really got anything else to say other than that. Honestly, Provence might be the best one. We can get claims on every single one of their provinces. They shouldn't be attacked by anyone else. Maybe Spain, but I kind of doubt that. So let's do them and then a couple of the other ones near us. So miners like Bologna, Saluzzo. Let's not do Saluzzo though, if we can avoid it. Lucca. How far off are they? I'll give them more reps. They want Ragusa to go to Ragusa. Alright, fair. They want Scilly to go to Scilly. They require release Siena. Well, fudge you, dude. And now they require Perugia. Now they require Saluzzo. It's somewhat ridiculous that they... requires Montserrat. I hate the peace deal AI. It's so weird. Like, they are very conditional. Like, oh, if you do this, then I won't need this. Yeah, like, now I can take off Scilly. And maybe Ragusa as well. Let's see. Can I pay the difference? It's super weird, right? It's very strange to me that they're yeah, very strange. Alright, fine. I'll do this. I'll release Siena, I'll release Perugia, I'll release Montferrat, Saluzzo, Provence. That's a lot, dude. I know. That's awful, right? Like, that is real big. That's a lot of land that we're losing. That's a lot of land that we are completely losing. And we don't get cores on it really or anything, or we keep the cores on our culture, which is literally one province. But it's better than nothing. It sucks. Don't get me wrong, but I was gonna lose that war either way. Now at least I will probably be able to win this war, right? It's kind of that's one of the benefits of doing this way. You know, try to turn a bad situation into a more constructive loss. Yeah, no, that really sucks though. It obviously really sucks. Okay. And as far as this war is concerned, we really want to... We might just want to get out of this war anyways, because, like... If we can get Valencia, it'll be fine. We'll probably be able to get some stuff from it. Otherwise... But after that, I think we need to peace out, because otherwise it's just gonna. This is not really a good situation in general that we're in. Obviously, if you haven't noticed. I mean, so the coalition luckily goes away after that, so it shouldn't be a big deal, especially even with Spain, since we gave up so much land. We lost our aggressive expansion. So we could take a lot in this war, but obviously we have to be able to win to a degree where we could do it, where we can take that, and that's not the easiest thing in the world. But Valencia is ours now, so that's good. I would love to piece the Ottomans out. The problem is that then someone else could join. We have a truce with Austria, we have a truce with Commonwealth, and they were our ally. Great Britain wouldn't care. Denmark and Muscovy, would either of them care? Denmark might care. I'm kind of thinking like... Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm going to peace out the Ottomans as much as I would love to keep them in as well. Yeah, I'm piecing them out so we can focus just on Spain. There is a risk that someone else could join against us now to intervene. Don't worry, I'm aware of that risk, but I'm taking a calculated risk here to try and make the Spain part of this war easier. Manpower is going to be really suffering after this. Chambered demi cannons. Okay, so why don't we? So what is the plan as far as like getting these guys back? Well, we have a truce for a good 15 years. Provence is highest priority. The other ones, whatever. If Mantua eats Montferrat, it doesn't matter. We have them encompassed within us. Saluzzo, whatever. Siena and Perugia are they're at no real risk of being eaten by anyone. Maybe Naples, right? But like I'm not too worried about it. I think we will focus on eating them eventually, but you know, it's fine. And if we get claims on these guys, I believe they will stay as permaclaims. Except I guess maybe on Provence. I don't think there's permaclaims on Provence from any of our missions in the past. So. Yeah, that's rough. I was coming in this recording session knowing that this might be an option, fighting off a coalition war. But, yeah, it always sucks losing coalition wars, dude, you know? It always sucks. It always stinks. Reformation is going along at a decent pace, too, which is unfortunate. I don't remember, was the Empire... Was it fought? Catholic is the official faith. Okay, so yeah, Catholicism did win that at least, which means a lot of people are less likely to convert in the HRE. France is reformed, though. Obviously, us being the Pope, we want to like make sure that Catholicism is strong, but there's only so much you can actually do to stop the Reformation from spreading, and not much we can do right now, even. So, our navy is big enough we could probably manage to bring stuff over here. We have a very winding path through the Alps to connect up our land. Yeah, no, obviously that situation that we were in there with that coalition war sucked, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Spanish Navy, we should be able to win that. We have galleys, and they don't have any galleys in that fleet. They have a bigger fleet coming with heavies, but it's not even... It's heavies, but it's not actually galleys as well. So, might be fine anyways, but for now we're good, it looks like. Alright, well, flip-flopping sieges, not an effective way to really win a war, but obviously I don't have a choice in that. Alright, we finished with Gascony, so we will definitely promote all this stuff. Or, state it up. So we could just kind of use whatever we can get right now. Yeah, that should help a bit with the money and everything. Okay. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Honestly, let's assault that. Yeah. Wow, they actually... Oh, that's a different navy. That's from this. Okay, never mind. Yeah, that's a different situation entirely. I thought that was my big navy. I was about to be worried, but... Oh, my big navy is under attack? I'm gonna let it play out, because even though they have more heavies, we do have the galleys, and I'm not... Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, I'm not terribly worried about that battle, actually. Even if we lose, it was gonna be close, but we have actually won this. That's good. We actually captured a few ships. Probably not as much as we really lost, though. And we lost one of our heavies, which, again, that sucks. Because heavies are still strong, even if they're not as... Even if they're proportionally not as strong as galleys. On a one-to-one basis, they are stronger. So, I think we want to... I don't know, dude. I mean, that's the thing. We should just get out of this war. Like, let's be real. I would love... But also, we shouldn't get out of this war, because we want to get as much as we can now. The problem is there's no way we get all of our stuff. We could, technically... I don't know, dude. That's the thing. Spain is strong, but now that we don't have aggressive expansion, we should probably keep going, right? Like, it's rough, but it's probably the way to do it. No, that's real rough. I don't want to fight you there. Like, we're gonna go on the defensive for a little bit here until I can get the rest of my armies in place. Alright. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to wrap up this episode here. I think, yeah, basically our plan is going to be try to get as much benefit from this war as possible since we lost our other war. Our coalition war. Rough stuff, you know, but that's how it goes sometimes. We should be able to bounce back from this, though, I think. So, thanks for hanging out, guys. Please leave a like and subscribe for more if you've enjoyed. And we'll come back next time and continue. See you then. Bye-bye.